Got the RS3 on the Audi drive day. What are we doing in this?
We're just going to keep going straight all the way down. We'll go back up to the circuit a little bit later today.
We're braking? No, what's this test?
I think we're doing slalom.
Slalom in the RS3. Nice.
So, as you can see, you'll notice that there's 6 orange cones currently where I'm stopped. So this is going to be everyone's starting gate, but also finish gate. So from this point on, we're going to be basically zigzagging in and out of the cones. You'll come all the way towards the end, you'll conduct that big U-turn, and then you'll zigzag in and out of the cones as you make your way back. So what we'll do, we'll start to creep forward, and if you guys just follow me, you'll get a little bit of an understanding as to which way we're going on that one. So from this point here, you're going to jump on that throttle, you're going to keep on the right-hand side of this very first blue cone. And then what we're going to do, you're going to look through the gap, and then you're going to turn to the left of this first gap, and then obviously zigzag into the next gap to the right, and then it's pretty straightforward from here. You're going to zigzag back over to the left-hand side, and then you're going to divert over to the right-hand side, past those orange cones that are facing down, and then you're going to conduct a massive U-turn around where the blue tower of cones are. So conducting that massive U-turn. And then, quite simply, you're going to do the same thing, but coming all the way back. So first thing, you're going to stay on the left-hand side of the first blue cone, and then making your way towards that right-hand side, and then back to the left-hand side. And then, like I said at the start, your orange cones is also your finishing gate as well. So then you want to make sure that you completely stop as what I would like to call it, your garage. So if you overshoot the garage, you'll more than likely end up in your living room. If you fall short of the garage, you'll have the garage doors come on your back bonnet. So
like this one.
So just a couple of tips, so you can stop here. Just a couple of tips for everyone, so don't be afraid to get on that throttle straight away. Build up some speed initially, and then obviously, because these gaps are fairly big, so it's probably highly unlikely someone will hit a cone unless I'm mistaken for that. But build up some speed initially on that full throttle, and then you'll find that rhythm through the gaps, and then make sure when you come back, you come to a complete standstill stop in the garage. Alright? You guys are ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, that's it. Keep your vision up. Turn back to the right. That's it. Good. You turn to the left. That's it. Look out the side glass. Nice. That's it. Good. Keep that pace. Keep throttle. That's it. Turn. Come to a complete stop in the garage. Nice. Well done. That was really good. Perfect.
RS6 is pretty sick.
So just park up in a straight line behind us up here, top of the hill. We should be too long and they should be finished. So just hang out in the cars, don't jump out or anything. We let you know we're going to cruise down.
Absolute weapon, dude.
The start of the exercise for me.
Audi E-Tron GT RS.
Oh, yeah.
So really, like Steve said, if you can break that brake pedal, you can take one home. So keep that as a challenge in your head and really, really get into it as hard as you can. Full force from the off. So use the slip rod up there as a little bit of a guide. Yep, U-turn, and then just stop at the gate. Okay, our second car, 80 kilometers an hour, away you go. The brake light started to flash that time. I think you can get to your speed a little bit quicker and then maintain. But other than that, good job. Full throttle all the way to the cones. Really hit that brake pedal as hard as you can from the off. Okay, good job. That was much good improvement there. Well done.
This thing hammers.
I didn't know how fast I was going.
Okay, after. Okay, the second car, 80 kilometers an hour. Keep that vision up. Firm application of the brake pedal. We heard some tyre squealing before the cones, so make sure we get to the cones and then a quick transition, so fast turns to the right and then the left, but making sure we're braking at those cones. Even if you go a little bit past, it's not the end of the world, but rather that than braking too early. Okay, that second car, away you go. Just a little touch early there. There's an improvement. We're just a little bit early onto the brake pedal. And when you get to the ready when you are. 80k, build that speed, braking at those cones.
You're supposed to let it off.
Remember we're coming to a complete stop.
Yeah.
So this is a braking exercise, not a cornering exercise, remember?
Now we got a RS5 hatch. Pretty fun. On the road course. Okay.
Alright, so you guys will be starting your exercise from exactly this point here, and we've set it up such that you can accelerate as hard as you need to, hard as you like in fact. Sorry, you're all following me as a group. Let's go, we're just running through here slowly. But yes, you'll be pretty much flooring the throttle all the way up to the double cones here, and the double cones indicate where we would like you to brake. Now because you'll have accelerated fairly hard, you'll need to brake reasonably hard here. And then we head up to our little gate, the single cones, and that's your indication to turn in. But my strong suggestion is don't follow the orange cones. They're just there to stop you turning in too early. You can pretty much stay in the right-hand lane here until about now. And we're starting to now gradually bring the car into the left-hand lane. But what's going to dictate that best is your vision, getting it around the corner, searching for that blue cone, which is our apex cone, and you want to have the car touch the white line right there as you are in line with the blue cone. If you're any further out than that, eventually, if you have a look to your right, you'll see a big sandpit. That's why that's there, because people do. So we then head through our next gate here, and as soon as we head through this gate, we start turning in. We've got our blue apex cone again on the right-hand side. Again, we want to run over that white line perfectly in line with the blue cone. Use all the exit, let the car go all the way out to our white line, and then our triple blue cones here indicates the end of the exercise. So on the brakes, don't have to do an ABS stop or anything, but slowing the car down quite severely. Up through this next gate here, we should be well and truly down to a very reasonable speed, 40 or 50 k's an hour. Because around the corner here, ignore this blue cone, that's out here for later on. Just up the road here, we're going to execute a U-turn, and then we will have cars sitting here facing the opposite direction of what we are at the minute. So we need you to get those speeds well down, please. So through the last little gate here, and we're going to do our U-turn using part of the road off to the right. Good to go. Bit too much throttle on the way out there. So we've got to be nice and smooth with our throttle application, just feeding it in. Okay, same deal, vision around the corner, get that car across to the blue cone, not too bad, good job. The corner than the hairpin before it, so we need to get my left front tyres, that's good. Through the right hand, as soon as we pass the orange cone, we turn into the right hand, good job, nice and smooth that time. That's a nice nice line through there, turning as soon as we go through the 2 cones. And again, good job. Okay, so first run, we just want to see where the road goes and try and match up those apexes. So nice late turn in, get the car across to our blue cone. Good job, nicely done. Turning at those orange cones, you can head off. So we should know what we're trying to achieve at this point. So braking at all double cones, holding that brake as we turn in, stay out wide, don't turn in too early.
Apex.
Get those left-hand front tyres on that white line, not too bad. Turning straight at those cones into the right-hander. Here you go, use all the track out to the white line. Not too bad.
The blue cone lies down the straight. Into the double braking cones. Nice smooth transfer to the brakes. And we ramp up the pressure. Slowly easing off that brake pressure now. Letting the vehicle rotate. Favouring the left hand side. Back to the apex on the right. Smooth on the brakes. Looking through the next turn.
Right, okay. Final lap.
To the apex again. Squeeze the throttle on the exit. You probably notice a recurring theme. We never need to rush to the inside of the corner. It's always a very gradual turn. What we're aiming to do is straighten up the exit of the corner. Does that make sense, gentlemen?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, eyes all the way down the straight. We don't want to be finishing the corner still with a lot of work to do. So you generally watch the car in front now. They're all pretty good. They're staying out for a while. But you can see the gain, and if we get a nice square car, is that we get a great exit out of the corner. And it kind of is just working with the grip of the tyre. We don't have to be overly physical with the car.
For sure.
Less is more.
You can film a lap later with me we'll go
In something decent.
Comfort.
Oh yeah, look, we're flat out, boys.
Now, what's your Instagram? I'm going to tag you
We're
in.
flat out. We're flat out. I don't have Instagram.
Yeah, this is your slow Instagram.
Yeah.
Sponsored.
So you got 2 Instagrams depending on the day.
Yeah. I'll post it on your OnlyFans then.
I don't have that.
What kind of race driver are you?
a legit one. The worry for us is always the kangaroos. Because you can look how many of them are around. Right?
There's so many right now. Sketchy.
We had a couple come out.
Yeah, all the time. You just, like, we prefer you even just to hit them, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
You guys just want to get car sick, or what's the plan?
Yep.
You just want to get car sick, or what's the plan?
Yeah, for sure.
That's
what it's all about.
I'm still Sunday driving here.
Just like in most Ubers. A bit of vomit.
Uber Black, eh?
Yeah.
Nice car.
Vomit smells the same.
Hey, no vomit in here, mate. Come on. It's quite smooth with the camera. We'll see if that's smooth later on when we go in a different car.
Okay. Challenge accepted. I do this for YouTube, so it's okay.
Do ya? I don't know, let's see then. When I'm actually having a go. Good job, thank you. You can bring it back around onto the
Well, it's been a fun day. RS6s and the hot lap are fun. They're a bit heavy. E-Tron.
Ladies and gentlemen, please gather in. Let me just run through this. So, ladies and gentlemen, simple question. How was that? Awesome. Pretty cool. Folks, it's at this point of the day I just want to say a sincere thank you to you all for looking after the cars. You know, oh Steve, you don't know what we know exactly what we've been doing in our cars, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, not our first rodeo. We know exactly what people do. And we want you to drive them hard, drive them fast. That's what they're here for, yeah? They're a RS model. RS stands for Rennsport. Renn is race in German. Race sport. It's not what, you know, RS is for most Aussies, yeah? That's what most people think RS stands for. So they are designed to be driven that way. What we object to, you know, there's some people in life that aren't happy unless they're wrecking stuff. And none of you are like that, so I mean it sincerely. Thank you, because you've made our day so much easier, so much more pleasurable. So as a little thank you from the team to you guys, what we thought we'd do, let's get out the big four bangers. We've got the 4 RS6s, the big bosses there. And this time, we're gonna drive them, and you can stand here and watch us and see how you like it. No. We'll take you for a run around the track and just give you an idea. Now, for legal purposes, this is no longer a hot lap, yeah? This is a demonstration lap, yes? So we all understand? Are there any lawyers here today? Really? Really? No? No lawyers at all?
None that will admit to it.
No one's going to admit to it. What's black and brown and looks good in a lawyer? A Doberman, that's right. Very good. All right, so in a sec, you'll need your face mask, of course, hairnet, helmet, and I'll get, not yet, 1 in the front, 2 in the back. Don't scratch each other's eyes out for the front seats. Believe it or not, I actually reckon the back seats are the better ones because you get more
Survivors.
more demonstration. Yeah, more demonstration. So we'll go from there. Now, folks, before you do go, I've got one other car. And I get to drive that one because I like it and it's fast. So, and oh, look, Zach's adding up. We've got. So, ladies and gentlemen, well, I should have just left it, but anyway, that's fine. Okay. All right, that's very confusing. All right, so very good. So is this all the bribes, is it?
This is all the bribes. So many brown paper bags, tell you what.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look. Who's feeling confident? Because I'm going to take the top 3 in this, in that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with the RS E-Tron GT. Wow, there's some really good times here, folks. This is excellent. To give you an idea, anyone that's under 36 seconds, so that's the number. So if you're 35 or better, you're right up there with this. We always use the same course, yeah? So we know the time. So that's as fast as we've ever seen. So a few of you on the 35s and even some in the 34s. Wow, that's really pacey, yeah. Having said that, there's some utter rubbish times in here as well. 3 hours and 20, hang on, that can't be right. Anyway.
That was Jeff's reference though.
Yeah, was it? Exactly. So, I believe some people have gone home. Is that right? That's why we've got these chicken scratchings?
That's why I got red, yes, 2 people.
So they've been written off. Okay, all right. So we've now got the fastest 3 that are actually here. Is that correct? Okay, so now, so I understand what's happening.
Yes.
Good. So, in third place with a 34.94, Greg. Where's Greg Quince? Where are you? Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Don't look too surprised. You've done incredibly well. You're spraying champagne on the podium. We don't know anything else, which is fantastic. Very good. Second place, 34.78. So 34.94, 34.78. So really tight here, less than 0.2 of a second. Tristan, where are you? Yeah, there he is. There you go. But the winner today, so the fastest person of those that were left here, is that correct?
That's
so
correct.
Actually the second fastest, but the person that actually came fastest is gone. 34.59. Wow. So 34.94, 34.78, 34.59.
Times were ridiculously close.
They are really tight. Well, welcome to motorsport. It's like that, isn't it? Bloody, 3/1 billionths of a second or some stupid thing between us all. Ryan, where's Ryan Appleby? Right out. Fastest person today.
Audi.
Yep, perfect. That is absolutely brilliant. All right, folks. For the rest of you, face masks, hairnets, helmets. Jump into the cars. You 3 with me. I'll pop these lines in. He's off.
Wheels out stuff.
Unbelievable.
It was a quick, short little lap, but it goes to show how much you can actually really push these cars. So everything's sort of, it's a little bit harder on these cars because they're such a big, heavy thing that under the brakes they're quite squirmy, and when power's down, it creates a lot of understeer and all that sort of stuff. So, but like I said to you guys before, the being super smooth on that steering wheel is really, really important. So you don't want sort of any shuffling or any jibs and jabs at the steering wheel, because it'll just make things so uneasy.
Unsettled.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it, gentlemen. So I hope that was a little bit of
That was nice. I can't believe it's 200 and whatever it was, and then straight to 97 at the corner there, and it just it's not squirming, it's not all over the road, it's just gets on the brakes and turns.
Oh
so
yeah,
easily.
it's impressive, that's for sure. So all right, you
Thank
guys
you.
can